Well, hi guys. I don't usually do this, but this is a product test. It's not a test, it's a complaint. I normally drink this bottled water. I drink a lot of it. It's called Kirkland. Costco product. We buy flats of 40. Been doing it for years. It's pretty cheap. I've always relied on it, and it is damn hard to get the cap off this thing. I usually take some skin off of here. I won't open it because I'm going to drink it later. Well, all of a sudden, we buy a new flat of these. The first thing I noticed when I opened the 40 pack, it's wet. It's not just wet, it's slimy wet, like really wet, and stinks. You know, when you've had wet in an enclosed space, it's like mildew. It smelled bad. So I took one out and I thought, holy crap, it's blue! I don't know if you could see it here. I should have brought an empty bottle up. The empty bottle shows it better, but it's kind of a navy blue. It's not attractive, it's just, it looks like maybe there's Windex in it or something. Slimy. Had to wash it off before I'd even test it. I thought, well, I'm going to test it. Whoa! Wait a minute. When I open these, it's like, you know, pop. These are acting like they're already opened. Now obviously, since it's wet inside the container or whatever, the 40 pack, something is leaking, just in handling. One of them is leaking. Maybe a lot of them are leaking. And the caps must be very loose. These caps are not sealed. Now, I don't like a product that's not sealed. If it's water, tastes like water. I tried it. It's all very well for me to drink something that looks like it's the antifreeze or whatever. That's what it looks like. It's been tainted or something. It's just not nice. It's blue. It's disgusting. But you know, if you gave this to a baby, would you give this to a baby? If you didn't know whether it was tampered with or not? God, I wouldn't. If you mixed up whatever with it, some kind of drink for a child. Now, maybe it's perfectly okay and they're just making the bottles easier to open. Easy open top. You know what? With a water bottle, it should not be an easy open top. It should be a real, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I don't know what Costco thinks, because it's Costco brand. I decided to email Costco and I'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to schlep the rest of the 40 packs. I bought 2 of them. I don't know if there'd be any purpose in bringing one bottle in, because they'd probably say either, well, nobody else has complained about it. You know, what you normally get from stores is nobody else has complained, which means goodbye. In other words, come on, don't be a crank. It means basically you're making it up. You have no basis for your complaint. I get that over and over again. Maybe I'm the first. Maybe I'm the pioneer of blowing the whistle on this crap. It doesn't look very drinkable to me. It just looks disgusting. And I don't like the fact that some of them come off even easier than that. You don't really have to twist. They kind of pop off. So I don't know, Costco, you mass produce this stuff. The bottles are very thin. That I don't care about. It's not that, it's the caps. They're not on solidly enough to preserve the purity of the product. If they're leaking inside the sealed flat, well, what does that mean? Somebody may have got to them before they were put in those flats. I don't think I'm being paranoid to say. Tampering could be a reality with this product. I don't know if anything good's going to come of it or not. I hope so. I don't want to drink it. My husband he's like, oh, and drink it. Well, he gets sighing and rolling his eyes and saying, you know, come on, it's perfectly okay. He doesn't drink this stuff, you know, ever. I gotta go in a few minutes. Gotta go to a ball game. So he keeps saying it's perfectly okay, and every time I look at it, I want to gag. I just don't know what to do. I would like to dump them all out and just take the bottles back and get the deposit, but I'd like to find out why they made it blue. I don't know if you can really see blue as opposed to, you know, this might be hard to see. Blue as opposed to clear. Blue being just, whoa. And caps that don't pop, they do pop, but they don't come off with difficulty. I think some water bottles I can barely get off. You know, I just have to put a cloth or something in there because it grinds at my hand, but I'd much rather have that than this thing. I think they're trying to save costs of manufacture. I have a feeling that's what they're trying to do. I don't know what else they could be doing. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it and not be told, well, nobody's complained about this before, because that's not an excuse on their part.